Hey guys, how's it going? Brad Riley here and welcome to this video. And in this one today, I'm going to show you how you can get social media marketing clients for your agency using Fiverr.com. Now, just before we jump into the video, I do have a quick announcement to make, and that is that my Social Media Marketing Academy course has now got a $600 discount available, taking it down from $997 to only $397. Now, I recently redone this whole program with 100 plus new video lessons, 400 plus lesson resources, including PDF printout lessons, PDF overview lessons, obviously the video lessons, audio lessons. It's really in depth. We've had a bunch of crazy success stories. Obviously, you get the group, you get personal access to me as well. So it's really good. And yeah, if you're interested, I do recommend checking that out in the links in the description to make the most of it whilst the discount is still available. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Fiverr.com. So a lot of people probably look at Fiverr and they think, well, hang on a minute, isn't Fiverr the place where you can get everything done for $5? Isn't it the place where you can get a bunch of cheap work done and outsourced? And the answer is definitely yes. Fiverr is predominantly a place where you go to get cheaper work done. But over the last few years, it's kind of made a transition. Everything used to be $5 on the platform. Now it's not. Now you can get high-level, high-costing services. You can find animators for $5, but you can also find animators for $1,000. And I've known several of my students who've actually gone in here and landed high-ticket social media marketing clients using the methods that I'm going to show you here today. So if you're not using on it, add it into your mix and start using this as an outreach method, because if you do, you could get some clients from it. Okay, and it's very simple to do. So the first thing you need is obviously a Fiverr account, and you need a Fiverr seller account. A buyer account is where you go on and you purchase things. You need a seller account, okay, so you can actually sell your services. Very easy to set up. Once that's set up, you want to go into the gigs area here. And that's what we're going to be creating today. We're going to be creating a gig that people can come, they can search for, they can find, and then they can pay for, or they can find out more information. So very simply, what you do here is under the gig section, you go to create a new gig. And here is where you title your gig. And it's very important here, very important that you make this gig keyword rankable, make it keyword heavy, because what's going to happen here, just like if you were to get a logo design, what would you do? And you would, if you wanted to do it on Fiverr, you would go on Fiverr and you would search logo design or logo, okay, or logo creation. The same way, if somebody's coming on here looking for social media marketing services, what are they going to search? Social media marketing, social media management, Facebook advertising, okay? So you want to make sure it's keyword heavy. So for example here, we'll just go ahead and do something simple like social media management. I will handle the social media management for your business. Okay, very simple. And as you can tell here, keyword heavy, social media management, right there in the title. Okay, so select a category. So it'll be digital marketing. And the subcategory will probably be, if they have social media management here, I'm unsure if they do actually. It might just be under social media marketing. Yep, social media marketing. Then a service type will be social media management. Then the platform type, you can have 3. So, I mean, to be honest, out of all of these here, the 3 that we're most likely going to be managing as a social media expert will be Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn for the most part, okay? Then you come down to your tags and you can input your tags here. So you could put in social media. You could put in social media manager. You can put in Instagram. You can put in Facebook. And you could also put in LinkedIn, okay? And then you click save and continue. So now we're starting to build our offering, okay? We can offer people social media management services for their business. Keyword heavy right now, social media management in the title. So now here, you've got your scope and pricing. So I don't know if you've ever used Fiverr before, but generally how it works with, say, something such as a logo, people will have different packages, a basic, standard, and a premium. Now, if we call it, example, for like a logo, normally how it will work is they'll have a basic pricing package, which is the cheapest, which has sometimes a set delivery time of, say, 10 days, okay? And then inside of that basic package, you just get your standard logo, no revisions. Inside of the standard package, though, maybe it's an extra $20, $30, $40, $50. But what you get now is 2 revisions, and you also get the Photoshop files of your logo. and it's done in maybe the same time frame. And then maybe premium is the same package as standard, except it's done in a 2-day time frame and you get 3 revisions of your product. Okay, so it's like slowly increasing the price, but also slowly increasing your offering as well. So we could do that, right? If you want to keep it real simple, you have one package, one price. You can go and set this just to one package here and set this all up. However, what you may want to do, using social media management as an example here, you may want to have your basic offering, which is 3 posts a week, which is $400 a month, for example, okay? And then you may have your standard package, which, again, bear in mind, most people are drawn to the middle. So you want to make the middle up kind of like your attractive package. So, for example, you might have $400 for 3 posts a week, full content creation, caption writing and scheduling, okay? Your standard package may be $600, but for daily posts, content creation, caption writing, scheduling. And then you might have premium, which is like something ridiculous, like $1,000 a month, and maybe it's like 10 posts a week or something like that. So naturally, people would be drawn to the middle. So I definitely recommend you have those 3 packages. Why not? There's going to be people with different needs that want different amount of posts per week. If you were just wanting to offer the one service, so you could tick down, but I see no reason why you would do that. But for the sake of easiness today, I'm just going to show you, just to move forward here quickly, how you can do this. So the basic name of your package, so it could be social media management, 3 posts per 3 posts per week. So if we get rid of that dash, 3 posts per week. Okay, so for example here in the actual offering of the service, you can put like 3 posts per week across social media platforms, includes full management service. Okay, something along that lines. Very, very simple. Okay, the big thing here is we're going to do the 3 posts per week for you. You can scroll down, page channel evaluation. Sure, you can offer that. Schedule and post, you will be doing that. Engagement, that's up to you if you want to offer that, or an action plan, which we definitely will be offering an action plan. And then down here, you've got price. So you do want to put your real price here. For the most part, 3 posts a week. I mean, it depends on what your costs are, what your agency is, the way it's positioned. Bear in mind, if you're too high ticket on Fiverr, people are likely not come in and buy your services. So, you can keep this simple at something like $400 for 3 posts a week, something along those lines. And then you could click save and continue. All right. Just to mention there, if you were to move forward with the 3 packages like I recommend, you would do the same thing, but maybe you'd have a $400, $600, and $1,000 package, or $400, $700, $1,000 package, something along those lines. So now we've got to briefly describe the gig. So it's a minimum of 120 characters. I recommend, obviously, you write this fairly in depth. The great news is once it's set up, it's going to stay there. So it makes sense to take 5 minutes to just write this out. Essentially here, as it says, describe what you're offering in as detailed way as possible. So, this is where you'll say, we do handle like the design of the content. If you can send us content, that would be great. We'll handle the caption writing. We'll get the hashtags created for you. We'll also schedule out and post all of the content. We will not be doing social media growth. We will not be doing Facebook ads. Make it very clear as to what this service is and what this service isn't in a minimum of 120 characters. So, for example, the social media management packages include content creation and post design, caption writing, hashtag strategy, creation, and post scheduling. And then you could put does not include social media growth or paid ads. And obviously what you can do if you want to here is you could go in and you could write in a lot more detail the specifics of how your service works. But for the sake of keeping it simple here, you kind of get the picture. If you have any frequently asked questions down here, you can go and add them. So if it's like, for example, is social media growth included? FAQ, your answer is no, social media growth is not included. That's an additional service. Do we need to provide content? No, it's not necessary, but if you can, that's going to be extremely helpful. So things along those lines, okay? Then click save and continue. Tell your buyer any requirements to get started. So what do you need to get started? If someone wants to pay for your gig right this very second, what do you need from them? Well, if it's social media marketing, you need an ad account to request to. If it's social media management like this, you're probably going to need logins and passwords, any content they have. So this is where you would get the requirements. So, here you would say something along the lines of, please send, or like, please provide your social media login details. Or you could say something like, please provide me your logo and branding files, because if you're creating social media content, you need to make sure it's branded. So here you can obviously have some type of almost mini onboarding process that you could go through. What I will recommend that you do though is once you get the gig submitted, you'll be able to have a chat with the customer. So then obviously you can send through a full onboarding if it came to it. Okay. And then just click save and continue. So we'll add that and then we'll click save and continue. There we go. Okay, so now you need to build your gig gallery. This is going to be very important. If you have previous results, this is where you want to put it. Uploading photos of previous results that you've got, previous posts you've created. This creative and how this visually looks is going to attract customers. If you keep it blank, it's going to stay blank. You're going to get no visitors. You're going to get no bids. If you've got good content here, fantastic results from your Facebook advertising business, like whatever it may be, input that here. And if you don't have any results yet, that's fine. Leverage a contractor's results that you're bringing on into your agency, but you need to put something here, because the more that you have here, the easier it's going to be to get clients, and the more clients that you're actually going to have coming to you. So I've just uploaded like a test little image here. I'm not, it doesn't really make a difference, but like I said, this is where you'd add in all your testimonials. Then you click save and continue. You can add videos on here as well. So if it comes down to it, what you can do is input yourself a little video of you explaining exactly what your service is. Maybe it's a testimonial from a customer. Those also work really, really great. Now, finally here, if you are just starting out, it will ask you to take a basic English test. Obviously, I'm not going to go through and do that, but once you've completed that test and you've been approved, you can just click publish gig, and then you can take a look. On the back end, you can look at all of the details. You can see how many people are actually visiting your gig, how many people are actually clicking on it, how many offers are being put in. If you get messages, obviously you can see all of that here in the messages section, and you can actually start getting inbound leads for your business. Now, like I said, this method is by no means the best way on the planet to acquire customers. There are definitely some better methods to acquire customers. But if you've already got a successful agency up and running, you've tried a bunch of things, and you're looking for an extra way to acquire customers, definitely consider this. Don't sleep on it. It's a method that does work, although it does just take a little bit of time. Okay, so hopefully you guys found a bunch of value in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do have any questions for me, be sure to drop them in the comment section down below. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.